So, first, what we are gonna do is the engine bay cleaning. For this, I pre-opened the hood already, so let's go in front of the car. And I'm gonna open the hood for you. So, as you can see, it's not clean and shiny as it should be. We have a whole lot of dirt inside, normal environmental dirt, so dirt, debris from the outside. We have a little bit of oil, a little bit of all the dust and grime which you can see. And first step when we are doing an engine bay cleaning is that we should remove things like this, like leaves and other stuff which we can find, for example a mouse or anything else. Needs to be removed first. Okay, after we removed all the loose stuff in our engine bay, we need to make sure that we have no open electrical parts, like a generator or something like this. If we do have some open electrical parts, please take a plastic or a vinyl wrap, cover them up, that you have no damage to the electric parts of your car. There is a myth about engine bay cleaning. Some people say that you should actually turn on the motor, the engine, and let the car run all the time. But to be honest, you don't need to do that. If you possibly kill the engine, then you can kill it even while it's on. So there is no difference. Spare the gas and just do it while the engine is turned off. First thing, before we apply a conserving product, we need to apply a cleaning product to remove all the dirt and debris from the surface. For this, we are going to use the Green Star in a dilution 1:10 as an engine bay cleaner. Since I already have an automatic dosage unit here, which is pre-dosing the product for me 1:10, I do not need to mix it by hand. But of course, you can do it in a spray bottle, that's no problem. I'm going to take the Green Star here 1:10 and apply it generously on my engine bay, that we can remove all the dirt which is on the engine. You do not need to be scared to put a little bit of the APC here to clean it. After we apply the product, we need to give it some time to remove the dirt from the surface. So we should wait between 1 and 3 minutes, depending on the room temperature which you have while working. To support the cleaning power of the Green Star, you can always go and use a brush like this one, for example, which has no metal part here. Should be plastic or rubber to not damage any parts which are painted or not painted. Doesn't matter. You can take the brush and, for example, go into the smaller sections here, for example, to help supporting the cleaning power of the Green Star, to get all the dirt and debris out of the small sections here. Foam it up a little bit with the brush, make the loose dirt gone. Make sure that you are supporting the cleaner on all the surfaces, not that you have some very clean parts and the other parts are still pretty dirty. So make sure that you go over everything with the brush. You can go over the metal parts, aluminum parts, rubber, plastics, doesn't make any kind of difference. So, now we waited about 1 up to 2 minutes, and this is enough for the Green Star to remove all the dirt which we had in our engine bay. And now comes the magic, we need some water. We're gonna picking our high pressure water washer here, and you do not need to be afraid using that in the engine bay. It's just important that you are not coming too close with the water to the electrical parts. Keep a distance like 20-30 centimeters. This will be more than enough to not damage anything. And trust me, I've been doing the job as a trainer here for over 1 year now, and I've been cleaning cars and engine bays since I'm 18 and I'm 31 now, so for over 12 years I'm doing that and I never killed any car. I even cleaned the engine bay of my boss's car. He is driving a 1968 Dodge Charger and it's still running. So don't be afraid. Okay, now we have a pretty clean engine, as you can see. And as you noticed, I'm not going to take a towel now to remove all the excess water. What we are going to do now is apply our Motorplast, the engine bay conserver, directly on the water. So here we have our Motorplast in a 500 milliliter spray bottle. You can decide whether you want it in a 500 ml bottle with a sprayer on top, or you're gonna buy it in bulk in a 5 liter canister and put it in your own sprayable device in your own bottle to use it. Shake it up a little bit before you use it. Make a test spray so you have enough material inside of the sprayer, and then apply an even thin layer of the product over the engine bay. Go over the plastics, go over the aluminum, over the metal, over the rubber, everywhere. Just spray it on like this. Even coverage. And that's it. And now what we are gonna do is close the hood, let it stay for the next 8 hours, and after that we are gonna take a look. So we are gonna take a look at the result tomorrow, not today, because it needs some time to push away the water and to build up the protection layer on the surface. Okay, close the hood, that's it. We're done with cleaning an engine bay and protecting it at the same time. I'm sure you remember that yesterday evening we did a small engine bay cleaning and also used the Motorplast to conserve the engine bay. And I want to show you the result now, 24 hours later, of the Motorplast sitting in the engine bay. So let's dig in and let's see how the engine looks now after 24 hours. As you guys can see, we have now a very clean, very shiny interior of the engine bay. You can see all the cables, all the hoses, the aluminum parts, the metal parts, even the plastic parts of the lights here of the engine bay has been treated and protected by the Motorplast very well. We have an even coverage. There are no water spots because we didn't put too much water into the engine bay. And now we have a pretty well and good conserved motor for the next season. So, good. Plus parts from this product are that we have a worldwide approval from Daimler company, which allows us to bring this product into every Daimler shop worldwide. And aside from this, this product withstands temperatures until 250 degrees. So even while driving for a longer period of time, the Motorplast is not going to wear off of those plastic parts and not even on the rubber parts, aluminum parts, etc. So this is the result after 24 hours. And I think the result is pretty amazing for such an easy to use product. If you remember, it was wet, we just sprayed it on, closed the hood, and that was it.